my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading. This topic is all about who you are going to marry, your future spouse. Let's try to get, like a little bit about who they are, their personality, what they might look like, things like that, so you guys can get a better idea of who you may be marrying in the future. So super stoked for today's pick a card reading. If you guys are new to them, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how they work, as well as a little disclaimer. You are not fated by this. This is not your destiny. You have free will. If you ever hear something that you do not like, you are not fated by that. You're in control and you can change anything at any time, my darling. You are magic. You are amazing, you are beautiful, and you have so much potential, and you can do whatever you want in this lifetime. But this is basically a reading on the current energies so that we know kind of where we're headed and what we're currently manifesting in this moment. So that is the beautiful thing about tarot cards. And with that being said, if you guys want a quick little rundown of how they work, over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you're the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can go ahead and scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. Then you can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about who you are going to marry in the future. So if you guys like to choose with crystals below the cards, let's pop some crystals on there right meow. All right, my beautiful babies, if you guys like to choose with crystals below the cards, here are our crystal options. Over here, we have some sunset aura quartz. Then this is some tanzanite aura quartz, although it's not actually tanzanite. It just looks like tanzanite with the different metals that it is made with. Then we also have this aqua aura quartz, and then we have angel aura quartz, and then we have some bismuth. So take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can go ahead and scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. Then you can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about your future spouse, my love. So without further ado, let's hop right into this, starting now. All right, my beautiful darlings, if you chose pile number 1, this is going to be a reading all about your future spouse. So let's hop right into it. All right, my love, so pile number 1, let's just get right into it. So starting off with the King of Wands over here, this card really lets me know that your future spouse is somebody who is quite inspiring and quite motivated. This person is probably very inspirational. They probably really inspire and motivate others in their field of work for their living and things like that. I really think a lot of people look up to this person and find them very enthusiastic, talkative. This person, when they walk into the room, they know a ton of people. They're quite social, but yeah, very fiery, very inspiring, very passionate about what they do, and they're very passionate people. So I really think that you are going to meet somebody who is very successful. You're going to marry somebody who is quite successful and quite up there in their field of work. They're very, like I said, motivated. They have a lot of passion. They're probably quite spontaneous as well. So this person, I think when they meet you, you'll notice how spontaneous they are. They're probably very quick to ask you out on a date. They're probably pretty quick to say a lot of things. You know what I mean? So I think that they are somebody who moves quite fast-paced in their life. They're not very slow people. They're very quick-minded. They're quick thinkers, and they just do. They like to accomplish. This person is competitive. Right? Okay, so with that in mind, let's look at the 3 of Cups that is next. So with having this card that comes next, again, this kind of reiterates the fact that this person knows a lot of people. They have a lot of friends, okay? This person, they have connections. They know how to have a good time. They probably really like to be around people. They probably really like to have friends over all of the time. And they really get along with anyone and everyone. This type of person, they really know how to communicate. They really know how to socialize. And they really enjoy making a good time out of nowhere. This type of person, I think that, their worst fear is probably boredom. Okay, so your future spouse, they really like to be doing things. They really like to enjoy themselves. They're also the type of person that if you're ever like sitting at home alone one night, they'll text you and be like, what are you up to? And if you're like, nothing, they're like, well, that's no good for me. I'm coming over with a bottle of wine. I'm coming over with, a charcuterie board, and we're gonna, do this and do that, and we're gonna just do all the things. You know what I mean? Like, this person knows how to enjoy themselves. They really try to enjoy themselves in every moment. They know how to spice up every moment, okay? So it's like, you're going on a drive down the highway, and you're gonna go and you know, you're on a long road trip or something like that, they know how to make this road trip fun. They know where to stop off. They have words up their sleeves. They're almost like jack of all trades kind of vibes, but it's because they're so socially well-rounded that they kind of like have their foot in every pond. They know a little bit about everything, okay? So this person is probably quite handy as well, and they probably know how to do a lot of different things. Like if your sink breaks or something like that, I feel like this is the person who's like, I know somebody who can do that, or like I can do this myself because like my friend is a plumber and I've been with him through all these things and I know all these things. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I really want to like get a new desk or something like that, and this person's like, what do you want? I'll just build it for you. So that's what this person really seems like over here. And then we also have the Two of Swords. So this kind of makes me feel like you're going to meet this person quite unexpectedly. And even though they might be super social and everything, they might not actually open up their heart very easily. It seems like this person is probably pretty dedicated to their friends, to their work, things like that. When you first meet them, I think that they might be quite closed off, or maybe they haven't been in a relationship in a while, or maybe they just haven't fallen in love in a while by the time that you meet them. This person is quite protective over their emotions, and they're desiring, I feel like they're quite passionate, so they want to love. They want that like beautiful love that they can really romance somebody, they can really share something with somebody that's willing to, you know, be spontaneous with them and go and do fun things. But it might take them a while to open up because it seems like they've been hurt in the past, it seems like they've gone through some stuff, and they might be quite protective over their own heart. So let's keep that in mind. But I do think also with this card, you're going to meet them in an unexpected way. And you're probably also going to meet each other at a time when both of you aren't really looking for something. I mean, you might be hoping for love, but I don't really think that either of you are like seeking it at the time that you do meet each other. And then we do also have the Eight of Wands over here. This makes me think that you guys will meet either at a social event, social media, things like that. So I really think that you guys are going to meet them in a very unexpected way. Okay? So that is definitely what I'm thinking of when I'm looking at this card right here. I also think this person's quite communicative. As I was saying before with that Three of Cups energy, this person really, they have a lot of knowledge up their sleeve. They know a lot of people. They have ideas that are bursting out of nowhere, right? This person's like, they're all about like getting motivated, getting things done. I really don't think that this person is your average person that's just gonna wake up and want to like, you know, sleep in all day. They don't really seem like that. They seem quite active. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has a lot of hobbies that keep them very active and very busy. This person seems like very busy, but the type of busy that they enjoy. It's not like they're busy and they're like hating their lives. This person's busy and they really enjoy what they do, and that's why they're busy, is because they love what they do and they just want to be immersed in it and they want to be doing it all the time. And on top of that, they also know a lot of people, so it seems like they have like events to go to all the time that they could bring you to, and it seems like they're just like, they constantly have things that they could be doing and that they could go and do. So there's really, the best way I can describe this person is there's not a dull moment with them. There's no dull moments. Then we also have the Page of Wands right here. So this person, they can also be a little bit goofy and a little bit funny. So this person has a great sense of humor. They probably really know how to make you laugh, and they really know how to be social. So I really think like, you know, the first time meeting this person, I don't think you're gonna have that awkward, like, I don't have anything to say. This person knows how to communicate, they know how to talk, and I think that they can be pretty goofy and funny and all that jazz. Like, this person knows how to kind of be a little kid, you know, return to their childlike nature and kind of just like poke fun and have fun and stuff like that and be sarcastic. I really think this person, one of their main qualities is totally like sarcasm. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. So let's add on some more cards onto here to get a little bit more information about this person. So we have Dragonfly with an angel number on top of it. This is number 22. So this person's, they want partnership. Let me focus in on this card. So this person, they totally desire partnership. They want partnership. They want all that jazz to come into their life. And truth transcends illusion. I think that this person really appreciates truth. They really appreciate like honesty and things like that. So I really don't think that you're gonna have anything to really worry about with this person. They seem quite well-rounded. And then we also have the White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Again, we have two things like trust and truth. And then we have another angel number. Wow, this person wants to start a family with you because this is all about harmony and family life as well, the sixes. So that's very interesting here. Also, if you take the sixes and add them together, they are a 12, which breaks down into a 3. So again, this person, they're social, they like to have a good time, they want that ultimate love. I really think this person wants that ultimate love with you. Yeah, and I really think that they want to set their eyes on one specific person. You think about dragonflies, like when they mate, they really just find one mate, they go with them, they love them. I'm really getting this vibe for you guys. They want that ultimate partnership and marriage. I think that they'll probably propose to you. You won't have to wait too long for them to propose to you. I think that they're quite fast-paced. I don't really think that they're going to propose to you within a couple weeks, but like, I don't think it's going to take like 6 years, let's say. I think that this person's a lot quicker than that. You know what I mean? Like when they see what they want, they know what they want, and they go after what they want. They're like that in business, and they're like that with relationships as well. All right, let's get into the next two cards. We have children. This person absolutely wants to have children with you. I mean, like that couldn't be clearer than a bell with that coming up. I really think that this person also enjoys being their inner child, kind of like what I was saying with the Page of Wands over here. This person really enjoys having fun, returning to that childhood innocence. Like this person is an inner child that is in a grown-up body, but I don't think that they're like immature. I'm not saying that they're immature, but I'm saying that they enjoy having fun. They really enjoy bringing out their goofy side. Like, I don't think that they take life so seriously. They're not one of those people that you're going to find walking around in a business suit working at a bank. You know what I mean? Like, this person likes to have fun. And even if they do that for work, which I really don't think that they do, but even if they did, let's say, this person is definitely the type that afterwards they're like, okay, let's go for dinner, let's go for a night on the town, let's do this stuff. Like, but yeah, this person totally wants kids. I see that you guys are probably going to own pets as well. I think that they're probably going to own a dog when you meet them. I don't know why. These dogs are really sticking out to me. This person might own a dog before you even meet them. So keep that in mind. That message won't be for all of you, but I don't know, that's really sticking out to me right now, so we're just going to go with it. And then we also do have religious factors in here. So I think that, I don't know, I'm getting kind of from this pile that this person is, wow, first I was kind of feeling like this person really isn't affected by religion. I'm going to add a clarification whether or not this means that they kind of don't really care about religion, or if they do. Let me ask the cards this question so we can find out exactly what direction that's going in. So let me pull these tarot cards right here and let's see. Okay, so pile number one, is this person religious? Let's see, is this person religious? All right, so it looks like with the 10 of Cups coming up and it is reversed, this looks like they grew up religious, but they've kind of like, I don't think that they put too much emphasis on it anymore with this. With the Temperance over here, it looks like they kind of still dabble in it. It looks like they were raised to be religious, but they might have like kind of let go most of that, but they still do. I think they still have their belief in it. They still have their foot wet in it, and I think they're kind of on a bridge. So this person, I feel like, might be on a bridge between, they don't really, it feels like they're kind of a little bit unsure actually about what they believe in, but yet they still have this like background where they, you know, they can always fall back on their religious beliefs, but it doesn't look like it's consuming them. So that's also coming up over here. Then our next cards that we have, let's get into it. We have the Fool over here. So this also makes me think this person loves humor. This person loves comedy. They love to laugh. They love to make you laugh. This person is a jokester for sure. They like to enjoy a good laugh, okay? So this is also fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. This person knows how to make light of any situation. I don't think this person is somebody who stays mad. I think this person's really good at finding the humor underneath things. And I don't really see them doing it in an annoying way either. I kind of just see them doing it in this like, oh, you're having a sad day? I'm gonna make you laugh. Let's laugh instead. Like, you know, kind of like what this card shows, like this person's crying, they're like, let's laugh. So this person really knows how to turn that frown upside down. And then we also have child wounded, okay? So I really think this person had a hard past, but they've learned how to kind of get over that. Yeah. This person has had kind of a more difficult past, so that might be something that you'll realize with this person, that they've kind of maybe had a hard upbringing. They've probably been through some stuff. The next card that we have Luminescence. This person has such a big heart. Like, look at this heart is just like vibrating on this card. Right? It's like sending these signals. I really think that this person, once you get to know them, I think that they're going to get so, oh my God, we have dragonflies. We have the dragonfly card that came up. We have dragonflies right here. Wow, this person is going to fully just really love you. That looks beautiful to me. And that heart is just like singing. I think that you two will kind of like light each other's souls. I really think that this person that you're going to marry, they might not show their emotions to everyone, but with you, I feel like there's this depth, and they want that depth with just one person. They're not somebody who's going to share their emotions so quickly with anyone and everyone. They kind of just want that one person to share it with, and that person is going to be you, my love. So let's roll some astro dice on this. Let's get any last information, possibly some zodiac signs. I'm actually going to roll the zodiac, the one with the zodiac signs on it, 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that this person may be for you guys. So let's see what comes up. We have Libra, so this person could be a Libra or a Pisces. Pisces is the next one that came up, so pile number 1 gets one more sign. And then Libra again, so lots of Libra energy in this, okay? Lots of Libra energy, could be a Pisces. So let's roll it with these other dice. Let's get a little bit more astrological information for this reading for you guys. So we have Cancer, 12th house, and Mars. This person, again, is quite passionate. They might have like that bit of that spiritual side as well, but it kind of looks like it's not so intense, you know? It's not like they, yeah, it's not like super intense, but it does look like they do have a bit of that spiritual side. They want that nurturing, but yet spontaneous, fiery, passionate love. When we have this like Cancer and Mars here together, these two together, this is like this like spontaneous, fiery, passionate, but yet I love to like cuddle you and like have romantic like dinners with you, things like that sort of like vibe going on over here. And with the 12th house, this person really wants to get deep with you. They want to know you inside and out. They want to know you deeply. They want to get to a depth that's like never been reached before when we have the 12th house. This person also could be coming into your dreams a lot. You could be connected unconsciously already. I mean, we're all on this planet connected unconsciously, literally every single one of us. But before you meet this person, you might notice like some major synchronicities popping up, things like that, right before you meet them. So that is what I'm seeing over here. Getting a little bit more into it, usually the wand cards coming up. The wands usually indicate like light brown hair most of the time. It doesn't mean that they need to be that in order for this to be accurate, but just to get as much information as possible happening over here. Usually they have hazel eyes, and maybe it's red or like light brown hair. Because we do have a lot of that wand energy coming up, okay? We have 3 different wand cards over here. And then, let's see, anything else that I see over here? I'm getting like this hazel or greenish eyes, because we do have a lot of green as well coming up in this reading. So I'm getting like hazel or greenish eyes, so that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. All right, so group number 2, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about your future spouse. So let's hop right into it. All right, so pile number 2, let's get right into this. So we have the Knight of Crystals, Page of Cups, Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, and the King of Crystals being reversed. So getting right into this, I got the strongest kind of feelings just looking at this Temperance card over here. Like, this one's really sticking out to me. First couple things about this one: your soulmate is most likely going to be from another country or a different culture, or somehow there's like a distance or a gap in your relationship at some point. This person might even work for the military and have to work overseas or something like that, or maybe they travel for their job. So there's somehow this distance, right? And so we can be distanced because, you know, there's literally like a cultural gap. Maybe this person's just from a different country, or maybe you start out as a long distance relationship, you know, either in a different province, different state, different country, things like that. You know, all those factors kind of fall underneath this Temperance sort of vibe over here. And I also think when you guys first begin this relationship, it might start off a little bit slower, because we do have these 2 Pentacle cards. And the Pentacles are a bit slower moving, but a lot of the times they also talk about commitment and very long-lasting things. So I do think that this person is also very committed. They're very loyal, okay? And the fact that we do have these 2 Pentacle or Crystal cards coming up over here kind of indicates that they're most likely going to be an Earth sign or have characteristics of a Earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. The characteristics of those signs are somebody who is very committed, very determined. They don't change a lot. They're very reliable, okay? And they stick to what they want. Once they know what they want, they go for it no matter how long it takes. And they're okay moving slowly. Like, these signs, they're okay if something takes like 3 years to get it. They're okay with that, because they just are dedicated. They like surety. They are security. They're literally the definition of security. I really think you're gonna be able to trust this person as well. So when you do first meet them, or I shouldn't say when you first meet them, this person just in general is someone who is, yeah, very reliable. I think that they are going to be in the midst of just beginning their career when you first meet them, because this Knight of Crystals, it's like, you know, there's still this kind of youngish sort of vibe. So I think that you're going to meet them probably while they're in their mid-20s. Or they'll just act that sort of maturity. Like, they haven't really fully dived in, because again, they're a slow mover. They're a slow bloomer. Usually the Pentacles, they're a bit of a slow bloomer, but it's because they're doing it the proper way. They're thinking of every in and out that they need to think of. They're getting all their ducks in a row. They don't rush into anything, okay? So this person, they don't really rush, but they know what they want and they're gonna get it. They're committed and they're reliable. And then we do have this Page of Cups here as well. So this person, they want to have romance with you. I also think that by the time that you meet this person, they're not gonna have a lot of relationships under their sleeve, okay? This person is somebody who, they've probably not had a lot of relationship experience. And again, it's because they're a slow mover. They know what they want. They don't just hop into relationships for the fun of it. This person takes relationships very seriously. So I don't think they've had a lot of relationship experience by the time that you've met them, but it doesn't mean that they don't want a relationship. They absolutely do. I think that they actually really desire a relationship, but they're just waiting for the right person, the right one to come along. Okay, and then getting further into this with this Wheel of Fortune, I really think that you two are going to change up each other's lives so much in such an unexpected way. The Wheel of Fortune, when it's upside down, it's kind of like sometimes when you meet this person, it's like, holy crap, I like this person so much. And that means I got to change so much, especially, you know, with this Temperance vibe that we were having. Because as I was saying in the beginning of this reading, it seems like there's probably a distance, or this person probably works abroad, and it's creating this massive shift. So I think that when you meet this person, it's like, oh, wow, you know, I really like them, so I'm probably going to have to swallow this and just kind of accept that this is what it is. And so I think that there's going to be a lot of change that you two have to go through together. And then with this King of Crystals being reversed, I think that's going to cause, you know, some major shifts for both of you. One of you might have to, you know, move to a new country type of deal with this King of Crystals coming up. Like, and it looks like there might be a bit of hesitancy too, because it's like, well, who goes where? Do we all move to this country, or do we go here? What do we do, right? Because maybe one of you is like really, they don't want to give up. One of you guys just doesn't want to give up on what you want to do. And so it does look like it's a bit slow moving at first because we're unsure about how we can be together. It's almost like this Romeo and Juliet moment that I'm kind of seeing right now, because it's like, how do we make this work? How do we make this work? And it's going to cause a lot of shifts in your life, like unexpected changes. I think when you meet this person, it's like, oh, whoa, my whole life has changed. Everything is just like shifting, you know? So, wow. The next two cards that we have over here, we have Panther Spirit and we have the Snake Spirit. Ooh. Oh, and look at that. We have a 44. This is so weird. Can I just say, the last pile that we had a 22 and a 66. And these cards, they have all the numbers in them. And now we have a 44 and a 55. Angel numbers are coming through today. Oh my gosh. So this 44, this person likes to be secure. They like to have their security under wraps, especially when it comes to their job, their work, their finances, their home life, all those types of things. They like to feel secure. And this says reclaim your power. So I feel like there's going to be a moment in your guys' relationship that you're going to have to reclaim your own power, because it looks like you guys will both have to kind of like make some sacrifices in order to be together. Because again, when we're talking about distance, or we're talking about somebody that works abroad, there's a lot of sacrifices that are involved in that in order to kind of make it work, in order to say that yes, you're worth the wait, right? Because somehow I'm totally getting that to my mind. We have to be worth the wait. And you two will look at each other being like, okay, this is worth the wait, okay? And also this Panthers, they know what they want, and they get what they want. They set their eyes on what they want. And it looks like we're gonna have to like reclaim our security, because we might feel at times like our foundations being shifted under us when we have this card as well, because it's the 44 and the reclaiming kind of energy in this. That's giving me the vibe that you guys are gonna have to kind of like reclaim your foundations at times together, because we're probably having to take risks in order to be together. Then we have this Snake Spirit, time to heal. With that number 55, lots of changes happening, especially with that 44. We are shifting. The fives rule unexpected change. You two are going to come into each other's lives, and it's going to be a whirlwind, my friend. Like, you two are probably used to moving slow, being so sure about your future, knowing exactly what you want and where you're going to go. And then all of a sudden, you two come in each other's lives, and it's like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, hold on a second. Everything that I thought that I had planned out for my life is all of a sudden completely different. And it's like the rug gets pulled underneath you. So I'm definitely getting that sort of energy with your guys' relationships. And time to heal, I think that you guys are going to be so healing for each other. You're going to be exactly what each other needs. I have this weird example that I'm picking up from the Snake Spirit, because you know, sometimes we get bitten by, sometimes, yeah, just casually, like all of us. Just kidding. Sorry, I'm not even going to take time to explain where my mind just went. I'm just going to keep going. We're going to disregard that. So, you know, if somebody gets bitten by a snake, that venom, you know, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure that it's the venom that also ends up being the way to heal you from the poison or something like that. So, I think that you guys, based on what you've been through in your childhood, based on, you know, the scars that you might have from your own pasts, you two will be exactly what each other needs. I think that you guys are gonna be able to relate on so much, and you two are gonna be exactly what each other needs in each other's lives in order to heal the past, in order to relate, in order to get beyond the past, things like that. So that is definitely what I'm seeing in that one. So the next two cards that we have over here, we have pay attention to the red flags, okay, and then passion. So you two are passionate. I'm getting this total Romeo-Juliet vibes from this, like two people that are having a hard time being together, but they really want to be together. I'm totally getting those vibes from this pile, you guys. So who is Romeo Juliet? You guys are Romeo Juliet. So you guys are going to be quite passionate. I really feel like you're going to feel like this person is like your angel. You're going to be so excited that they came into your life, and they're going to be so excited that you came into theirs. I also think that this person is quite a passionate person. Then we also do have this card, pay attention to the red flags. When I'm seeing this card, I think that you guys, it's almost like so many people are going to be telling you no with this person, because I do think that it's going to cause so many shifts. I think that there's some factors that make you feel very distant from this person, that make you feel like you shouldn't be with this person. But at the same time, I feel like you guys are just going to be like, I love this. Like, literally just think about Romeo and Juliet, and that's exactly what I'm seeing in this pile. So it could be that there's certain signs that are, you know, people are like, no, don't do that. They live so far away. You're never going to be able to really see them. But you're like, we're going to figure it out because I love them, you know? So that's totally what I'm getting from that. It could be that, you know, certain family members are like, no, marry somebody that's like within your same country to make it easy, because, you know, they don't want to see you get hurt and stuff like that. But you're just like, I'm willing to take the risk. I got to take the risk. They're amazing. So definitely seeing that sort of vibe. Then the next two cards that we have over here, we have Rescuer, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love, no expectation of reward. So this person's totally going to make big acts for you. And also looking at this shows me travel. I'm seeing travel again through this, like looking at this boat going across the water. I think that this person's going to want to take a risk to come out and see you, to come out and meet you, to come out and like make this happen, you know? I think that they want to like, oh, you're just so worth it. You know, this person really sees you as somebody who's totally worth it. Then we also have the Exorcist card. Don't be afraid of the word on this card, you guys. Like, yes, this card comes up, but don't be afraid. This is just symbolic. So this is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So I think that you two will help each other again, kind of like heal, because maybe one of you guys usually is very impulsive and very, like, I feel like one is this grounding kind of person. I feel like they are this grounding person. You might be somebody who's quite spontaneous and so used to just like jumping here and there and everywhere. Or it could be flipped the other way around. But I think that you two will kind of like calm each other. And you two are exactly the perfect medicine that each other needs in order to heal from the past. So don't be scared of the word that's on that card. I know sometimes, you know, reading that word is like, oh my God, but it's not what the card actually means. So it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so moving on to the next card, we have Starseed Elemental. Wow. I do feel like you guys have had maybe past lives together when I'm looking at this. This reminds me of the wings of Isis. Okay, so I feel like there's just this, like, you two are enamored by each other. That's totally the word that I'm getting from this card. You two are going to be absolutely enamored by each other. And I think that you two, when you look into each other's eyes, I feel like you're just going to relate on so many levels. And it's just going to feel like, wow, I've just never met a person like you. And I want this to work out because I've never met another person like you before. So with that being said, I'm going to roll this one dice. This is an astrological zodiac sign dice that I'm going to roll 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that this person may be. So let's get some information from this dice right here. So we have Aquarius. This person might be an Aquarius. That dice just went, oh, it's still rolling. Okay, now it finally stopped rolling. We'll go find out what that is. I'll be right back, you guys. It landed in such a weird way where these were the signs that were showing. It's like these 3 signs at the top. So we're gonna go with maybe that this next roll wanted to show 3 different signs. We have Aries, Leo, and Virgo over here. And let's try to get a last one. We have Libra as well. So those might be some zodiac signs that this person might be. I was feeling a lot of earth energy, so keep that in mind as well. And let's just get any last information from these dice. So we have Gemini, 7th house, and Jupiter. So this person's gonna definitely wanna marry you. When we have that 7th house coming up, that is of partnerships, things like that. Jupiter is all these travel vibes as well. And Gemini resembles trips as well. Usually Gemini is a bit more of the shorter trips, but Jupiter is the larger trip. So I do think that this is also showing and indicating the sort of distance that's happening. But this Gemini is also kind of making me feel like we are coming together as well. So I'm getting a little bit of all of those kind of vibes. This Jupiter is also all about expansion. So I think that you two are going to expand each other in so many different ways. I think that this person is so ready to open up to more once they meet you. And I think that you two are going to discover so much about relationship together. I think that you two are going to just be like, oh my gosh, you're going to learn so much together. so much. So that is what I'm seeing here for you guys. And I also, this Gemini is also making me feel like we're talking a lot on social media before we actually meet, or, you know, maybe you guys meet, but then find out you live in another country. But, you know, there's a lot of communication online that is happening. Okay. Lots of online communication. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. All right, so group number 3, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about who you're going to marry in the future. So let's hop right into it. All right, so pile number 3, here's what we got for you guys. Here's what we got going on. So we start off with the Ace of Wands, Page of Crystals is next. Then we have the High Priestess, 5 of Cups, and then the 8 of Cups. So what I'm really seeing for you guys, the major things that I'm picking up right away is that this person, they go through a lot of shifts in their life. They're quite shifty. They're also somebody who probably recently got out of a relationship, and they're probably someone who also has a big touch with their inner self and their intuition. They act on intuition and things like that. So let's get deeper into this. So starting off with this Ace of Wands over here, this kind of really makes me think that this person likes to have fresh beginnings. They're spontaneous. They do not mind change. In fact, they're probably somebody who's changed quite a bit in their life. So when they tell you stories of their past, they're probably somebody who's like, wait a minute, you've done that? Wait, you've done that too? Like, but there's also like a great amount of mystery with them, because I don't think that they open up about it right away. I think that you're somebody who has to actually ask about it. You know, I think that they're an open book, kind of, but not right away. They're not somebody who like will tell you their life story without you even asking about it. I think that you actually have to inquire about it. But this person, they, wow, yeah, they've just like, they've begun a lot of things. I think that they are quite well-rounded because they've already kind of done a lot in their life, or at least they've had a lot of ideas. It might not be that they've actually fully completed a lot of things, but they've started a lot of things, if that makes sense. They've begun and they have like ideas. This person is like amazing with ideas. This person is also, I think, quite spontaneous. Again, they do really well with change, things like that. Then we do also have this Page of Crystals. This person might own their own business when I'm looking at this, but it does look like it's at its beginning stages. But then again, this person, I don't think they've actually like fully seen a lot of things to its full completion quite yet, most likely. It doesn't mean that they won't ever do that, but I do think that this person's still possibly quite young, or at least when you meet them, they'll be quite young. Or at least just still in this kind of like beginning stage of their life. Because again, it kind of looks like they start a lot of things and they've got a lot going on underneath their sleeves. So I'm kind of getting this sort of vibe from them, but they're definitely the idea master. Let's just put that out there. They're the idea master. This High Priestess is definitely making me feel like this person's a bit of a mystery as well. So maybe it's just that we don't know them well enough yet, but this person is definitely like, they're mysterious. They don't talk all about themselves all the time. They're a little bit more like, they keep to themselves. They kind of maybe enjoy their alone time as well. I'm definitely getting the fact that they enjoy their alone time from these cards. They're really good at leaving things behind. I think that they probably recently just got out of a relationship by the time that you meet them. And I think that they've been through a few relationships by the time that you meet them. They might not have all been like super serious, but it does kind of look like they've been through some relationships before. I do also get that this person, they do want to have something that's long-lasting, but they might be kind of bad at, maybe they're not bad at commitment, but they just haven't had something that has kept them committed, if that makes sense. It's not that they're not capable of it, but they haven't really had anything in the past that's kept them committed. So they could have this kind of issue with commitment a little bit, just because of the fact that all their previous things didn't really work out. So they might be a little bit kind of still emotionally getting over that and dealing with that. And so that might be something that you guys might notice when you first meet them. And then we do also have this 8 of Cups over here. This is also letting me know that this person's quite good at change. And this is also giving me the vibes that they might have just recently left something by the time that you meet them. So, and this might also be somebody that you've known before. I'm not getting that vibe for most of you. Honestly, most of you, this is a brand new person, but I just got like for like just a very few of you that you might know this person from before. You might already know them type of vibe. I'm also getting that this person is quite deep. They have a lot of depth to them. They have a lot of emotion. Do they express it right away? Probably not, but guess what? They've been through a lot. I don't think that they're one that openly, quickly communicates about what they've been through, but trust me, they've been through a lot. But they might not be like super quick to share it all. You know what I mean? So just so you know, this person has like depth to them. They have a lot of depth, but yeah, they're kind of mysterious about it. They don't wear it on their sleeve, if that makes sense, you know, but they've become very mature because of it, I think, but they're still kind of like growing. They're still on this growth journey. Okay. So the next two cards that we have over here, we have the Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. Of course, we have mystery coming up. And then we have the Vulture Spirit, Nothing is Wasted. Ooh. So starting off with this Whale Spirit, this mystery card that we have over here, of course we have this one. Look, there's this magic that's like oozing off of this whale right now. Trust the Great Mystery, you guys. There is so much to get to know, right? There's so much information there to find out. This person has a lot to them. They have a lot of facets. And they're a fascinating person, should I say. So just so you know, yeah, this person is quite mysterious. They don't let on to a lot. You're probably gonna have to inquire about it to find it out. Because this person, yeah, they don't feel like they need to share everything right away. They don't feel that way. Because this person kind of sees everyone as equal. I really think that this person sees everyone as equal. In fact, they might be quite insecure about themselves as well. Yeah, I think they see everyone else as equal, but they might be feeling like they are less than. They kind of just have this sort of essence about them, this quality, this insecurity about them, where they look up to other people, they see everyone as equal, but I think that they are quite insecure about themselves, and that might be why they choose to remain a little bit more mysterious, because they might feel like their story maybe isn't even worth sharing. So I think that they do have kind of like a couple of these insecurities. And then with this Vulture Spirit, this person might be quite hard on themselves. This person might kind of be a little bit self-deprecating at times when I'm looking at this. But then this card also does say nothing is wasted. So this person is quite protective of their own energy. I think they've learned how to be protective of their own energy. And so that's also why they don't like let on to everything so quickly, right? They kind of just keep it to themselves now. And I think that they do that because of their past. All right. The next two cards that we have over here, we have Reconciliation and we have Soulmate. Reconciliation. So this card directly says someone from your past is returning. So some of you guys might know this person from the past, some of you guys, because I was actually kind of saying that about this Eight of Cups card. But I don't feel like that's actually a lot of you. It could be for some of you guys, but for others, I think that this is more like, I think that you guys are going to be able to really relate on a lot from your past. Maybe you've even had a past life with this person. So there's like an instant connection and an instant comfortability between you two. Then we also have Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I think you're gonna have such a deep connection with this person. Pile number 3, such a deep connection. And that's kind of what I was saying. It feels like you guys have had past lives together, things like that. And so it kind of just feels like, you know, it was destined almost. I think that's what it's gonna feel like with this person. Then the next two cards that we have over here, we have Saboteur and we have Visionary. So Saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So this person, kind of like what I was saying with the Vulture, I think that they're quite hard on themselves. And maybe they feel like they've sabotaged the past before. And so I feel like they're finally like, I really want to learn from this. I don't want to sabotage things anymore. I want things to go well. And I think that they might take a lot of weight on their own shoulders that's not even theirs to carry. It kind of just seems like they're really, they easily take on the weight of the world for themselves. And they're not very egotistical. I think this person's like the opposite of egotistical, if that makes sense. Then we do have visionary, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So this person, they are very humble. This is like the definition of a humble person, okay? And it could also be that they've accomplished already a lot, but maybe they don't see it as a lot. Because when I'm looking at this, and I feel like it's kind of at the beginning stages, it could be that they just don't feel like they've accomplished a lot, even if they have. I feel like this person, even if you give them the entire world, they'll be like, oh, that's nothing though. That's nothing. I didn't do that. That's, you know? This person's quite humble. Then we also have the internal explorer. This person does a lot of self-reflection. They've had a lot of time to be alone. With that High Priestess, this is almost exactly like the High Priestess card. They have a lot of internal light. They've explored a lot of aspects of their inner self, of their inner soul. I think this person has a deep spiritual connection, things like that. I think this person is quite spiritual. And they've done a lot of inner work, like shadow work, things like that. I think this person's done a lot of those things. So with that being said, let's roll this dice right here. This is our zodiac sign dice. And let's get the top 3 zodiac signs that this person might be. All right, so we get Libra. Libra's coming up for a lot of people. So that could just mean that this is like really somebody that you're going to marry, because Libra rules the 7th house of relationships, where we look for marriage and stuff in an astrology chart. So that might be why. Then we also have Taurus. This person could be a Libra Taurus energy, sun, moon, or rising, or a Sagittarius as well, sun, moon, or rising. So keep that in mind, my loves. I'm also going to take these extra 2 dice, and we're going to roll this again to get any last information on this person. So we have North Node, 8th house, and Leo. So this person, yeah, they are mysterious. 8th house is like ruled by Scorpio, which is the sign of mystery, the underworld, somebody who doesn't, you know, reveal a lot right away. They're more of listeners rather than speakers. Then we also have Leo, which I think in this case, this Leo energy is more of this like creativity that they have. I think this is somebody who's quite creative. We have this visionary and Ace of Wands. And so this is kind of telling me that this person, they have such an imagination. They're ready to begin new things. They're so eager to listen. I think that this person's going to be one of the best listeners you've ever come across in your life, because this Page of Crystals, this is usually like a student sort of energy, right? And when you think of like a student energy, this is like they're listeners. They're here to listen. They want to learn from their environment. They're so ready to absorb information from their environment rather than just talk over it, right? So it could also mean that you meet this person in school or something like that as well, or something along the lines of like learning, taking some sort of class, taking some sort of like, you know, going to an event maybe. Could be that sort of energy as well when I'm looking at this. And this North Node, this is kind of like this destiny. We're moving into the future. So I also think that this person is very like forward thinking. They don't like to think about their past too much, although they've had a big past nonetheless. But I do think that they like to move past. They like to move forward. They like to heal. They like to expand themselves. I do think that this person wants to have kids in the future as well, because this Leo in North Node is definitely giving me children vibes right now. And let's see if I can see anything else. Yeah, very humble. Definitely getting some humble vibes from this. We also have like a lot of moon energy coming out from these cards. This also gives me this like mysterious sort of essence as well. Almost like maybe even Cancerian vibes. I do also want to point out that we do have a lot of cup cards, so that could mean that this person has a lot of water type of energy, water type traits. So water signs are Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So we could be having a bit of that, or at least the traits and qualities of those signs within this person as well. So definitely keep that in mind as well, pile number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Alrighty, pile number 4. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be all about your future spouse, so let's hop right into it. Okay, so pile number 4, here's what we have for you guys. We start off with the Queen of Cups, then we have the Queen of Swords, then we have the Moon, 3 of Swords, and then the King of Swords. So first off, we have so much sword energy. So first thing that I'm getting is this person might possibly be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So those are the top 3 most likely signs when we have all of this sword sort of energy coming up, but it doesn't mean that they have to be that. That could be their sun, moon, or rising, but they could be something else. But most likely when we have a lot of that, that's most likely what we're gonna get. So just getting straight into this, a couple of the first things that I'm noticing, since we have all of these sword cards and as well as this 3 of Swords, this person might be recently kind of getting over something, getting over a breakup. This person may have been married before by the time we marry them. Maybe even we've kind of like been married before by the time we meet them, Or maybe we've just been in a serious relationship with somebody and we've kind of had our hearts broken, and this is kind of like our love that sweeps us off our feet. Or it could be just another thing that we have gone through that is kind of like weighing us down or weighing on our heart. The person that we're marrying might also be a heartbreaker or breaks a lot of people's hearts, because maybe there's a lot of people that really are interested in this person, but they're kind of like, you know, they give them the cold shoulder because I don't think this person is interested in a lot of people. So the person that you guys are going to marry, I don't think that they find themselves being interested in a lot of people. I think that this person kind of is a bit more shy. They keep to themselves, and they set their eyes on very few and far between, okay? And you're gonna be that special someone, since we're talking about your future spouse, right? So this person, I think that they have a lot of emotions. We're starting off with the Queen of Cups over here. So this person, they are in tune with their emotions, right? They feel things deeply, you guys. They feel things on a whole other level. I think that they're probably empathic as well, which is probably why they tend to want to keep to themselves, because I think that they pick up on energy and emotion from other people very quickly. So I think that this person enjoys their alone time. I think that this person enjoys not really having a ton of friends, because they like to be a little bit more alone. And the few people that they love, they're okay with just having a couple friends in their life. They're totally fine with that, okay? And then we do also have this Queen of Swords. I think that this person appreciates truth and honesty above all. I think this person knows how to be upfront, clear-cut, and dry and honest and to the point. I think that this person, you know, they're not a person that goes out flirting with everyone at all. This person is not that way. Not that there's anything wrong with either or, but this person is kind of like, you know, clear cut and dry. If a person slides into this person's DMs and are like, hey there, this person's like, you know, either they're not going to reply or they're going to be like, hi, what do you want? Like, you know, they're not really like super flirtatious with people that they're just not interested in. And I don't think they're interested in people very often anyway. So that's kind of what we're getting going on over here. So also with this moon, this person claims their mystery. They love to be mysterious. And it's not even that they intend to be mysterious, they just are, because this is who they are. They're not somebody who talks about themselves right away. They're not a social butterfly per se. They can be social though with this Queen of Swords. This person's highly intelligent. For sure, this person loves learning new things. I think that they're totally super smart, but they're also very internal. They love being in their own element, being in their own soul. I think this person's very connected with their feelings and their emotions. And yeah, they're not somebody who's going out on town and they're like, hi, this is all about me. Let me tell you about all my accomplishments this week. Like, this person wouldn't be caught dead doing something like that. This person is more like, you know, somebody asks them, what are some cool things going on in your life? Not much. Yet in the background, they're like, I'm learning about quantum physics. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, I've just started this whole new project. But, you know, somebody asks them what they're up to and they're like, not much. What about you? You know, like... This type of person, they just like, they're mysterious. It's totally like this, the vibes that I'm getting from this person is kind of like that, like typical like bad boy or bad girl that you see on TV, but they're not like a bad person. I'm not saying that this person's a bad person. I'm not getting bad person vibes from this, but you know, like the person who's like in the leather jacket, they're wearing the shades, the sunglasses, they have the hat on, and they're kind of like looking, and they're just in their own element, and people are like, ooh, who dat though? You know? So like, that's kind of like the vibes that I'm getting from this person. I'm not getting bad vibes from this person at all, just to clarify, but like just the typical like stereotype I'm just using to hopefully add in a little bit of an explanation behind this person a bit further. And we did already talk about the Three of Swords being that this person's been through a lot before. They hold, like, when they fall in love, this person falls in love deep, okay? And so if something doesn't work out, they're like, oh, fuck, like, I loved this person, you know? This person feels things deeply. They don't take emotions and just throw them around, you know? They don't throw around the word, I love you. When they say it, they mean it. Okay, this person means what they say. And yeah, they cherish things. Like if you tell them your deepest feelings, they cherish that. They're also really good at keeping secrets as well. This person, I would say, is probably somebody who's like, they really cherish you. They cherish the honesty, they cherish the truth, and they cherish the trust. Okay, they want trust. They probably experienced mistrust in the past. Therefore now they're like, oh, I take that on a whole new level of trust. Like I require trust, you know what I mean? And they're also quite sensitive. I feel like this person probably senses things very deeply. Then we also do have this King of Swords as well. This person is on top of their intellect. The fact that we have King and Queen of Swords out here, this person is looking for someone who's intellectual. This person's looking for someone who's also smart. This person's looking for someone who can have like a full conversation. Okay, this person appreciates conversation over anything. They do love romance though, because we have Queen of Cups as well. So this person does like their romance, but they want someone who's also intelligent, who can keep up with their own intellect. Okay, so that's what we got going on over here. They appreciate someone who's smart. They appreciate all those things. So the next two cards that we have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. So this person loves somebody who utilizes their intellect, their mind, their mental capacity, their consciousness. This person loves people who are like conscious people. Use your mind wisely, baby. So this person is going to fall in love with who you are, not what you are. Like this person falls in love with your soul and your mind, that kind of stuff. That's what this person appreciates. Then we have the bee spirit. Sweet results await. Ooh. So this person, I don't want to make them seem so cold, cut and dry, because with this bee, this person has honey. They want the honey. They like the sweetness. They like the romance. Okay. This person's also probably a pretty hard worker, because when we get the bee spirit, this person is probably also, they know how to do. They know how to get things done. They're not somebody who's like lazy or sits on the couch. Like this person knows when to get up and do, but they also kind of enjoy like chilling. You know, I don't think this person, you're not going to find them like going out for nights on the town too often. This is more of an internal at-home person, but they really know how to get stuff done. They know how to work. They know how to do. Okay. So going into the next two cards, we have a new love. So, oh, guys, I think when you meet this person, it's going to be quite fun, quite exciting. I think that you two are going to kind of get a connection really quickly when we have this card coming up. Then we also have retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world. So this person really appreciates people who want a one-on-one connection. They're not somebody who's like, oh, tonight, babe, let's go out with the friends. You know, let's get together. This person's like, I want my soulmate. I want to like retreat to a backwoods forest, get married, have kids, and it just be us two. This person's just kind of looking for their one, you know? They don't really need a lot of people in their life. They're kind of just like, I just want my one person, my one boo, and that's all. So that's what this person is totally like. And they don't mind being disconnected from the world. I don't think this person gives a lot of like attention to social media, posting photos, doing this, doing that. I think that they're just like, let's just be me and you, boo. Let's do that. So that's totally a vibe over there. The next two cards that we have over here, we have Warrior and we have King. So strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. So this person has a lot of skill, a lot of discipline. They have a lot of willpower. okay? Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the egos. This person doesn't really have an ego. Kind of like what I was saying earlier, like this person's just like, they're not like super expressive where they need their ego to be stroked. They're not the type of person that's like, I need to drive a fancy car and I need to be flashy and I need people to look at me. They're not those types of people. Although there's nothing wrong with those types of people, this person just is not that. This person's like, I don't care if I'm driving like a moped, like that's fine. It's cool. We're Gucci. I don't care what people think of me. This person's totally the person that's like, I don't really care what they think of me. This person's also very determined as well. So when they want something, they're gonna go after it. They're gonna go after what they want. That warrior type of energy. Then we also have King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So this person appreciates people who have a bit more of like their ego in check. This person appreciates people like that. This person appreciates people who want good for others. They want that. They desire that. It's not like, this person isn't like, oh, I need like personal gains. I need like, you know, I need to make this amount of money per year to be happy. This person's not really like that. They're kind of just like, I love intellect. I love good conversation. I love my romance. I want my one and only. I want to retreat to a forest, you know. And then the next card we have is loving compassion. This person wants that deep romance. This person wants that like deep connection with somebody, and they're willing to find that. So this type of person, they're gonna be well worth the wait, especially if this is sounding like your type so far, pile number 4, because this is what this person is about. A little bit more that I'm picking up over here, this person is most likely going to have dark hair. I'm getting that it's either gonna be like black or actually white. Not like white, but like really light blonde, like platinum or like really dark. It could also be colored, but the swords always remind me of somebody who has very sleek hair. Like it's very sleek, and they themselves are very sleek. They wear very sleek clothing. Usually they dress in a bit more of darker or neutral sort of colors. So that's why I'm getting this neutral vibe. Like it could either be like platinum hair or black hair, but either way I'm getting this kind of like neutral sort of quality. I don't know, just looking at this 3 of Swords kind of gave me an idea that they might have colored hair. I don't know why I'm getting that from that card, but mostly let's just put this as like neutral. I'm really picking up on neutral, but for a small portion of you, I think they could be actually like colored. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to take this zodiac dice right here, and we're going to roll this 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that this person might be. So let's see what comes up. Sagittarius, we got some Sag vibes happen up in here. Gemini, so Gemini is an air sign, which fits in with this very well. Oh, and Gemini again, so this person's probably most likely an air sign. We also got Sagittarius coming up. I feel like I want to roll it one more time. And we have Cancer coming up. So those are the top 3 zodiac signs that this person may or may not be, sun, moon, or rising, okay? But they don't have to be that. It's just like kind of those characteristics, those traits that are coming up. And we are going to roll all 3 of the dice together now to get any last information for you guys about this person. So let's see. Neptune, 2nd house, and Scorpio. So yeah, this person really likes to keep to themselves. They're very dreamlike as well. They have like this dreamlike essence. They also tend to maybe wear rose-colored glasses and see the good in everything, that type of stuff. And yeah, they have this like really good empathic feelings about people. They probably have some Scorpio somewhere in their chart. Then with the 2nd house, this person wants stability, they want comfort. They appreciate comfort over everything. They probably had to deal with a lot in their life with this sword kind of energy coming up. So they like to be comfortable. They like to feel like they're in their comfort place, in their comfort zone. I'm getting homebody from this for sure. That is the last thing I'm getting, that this person's a bit more of a homebody, but we're kind of picking up on that in the reading. So there's just our confirmation on that. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 4. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. All right, pile number 5. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. all about your future spouse. So let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 5, let's get into it. We have the Knight of Wands, we have 4 of Wands, we have Serenity, 6 of Crystals, and the 5 of Swords. So couple things right off the bat that I'm seeing from this pile is that this person is totally a giver. They want to support you. They want to take care of you with that 6 of Crystals. They want you to feel good, okay? And then with the Serenity card, they are somebody who appreciates living in a peaceful environment. They want to have this peaceful home life. And the fact that we have home life with this 6 of Crystals, I do think that this person works for themselves. They probably work from home, or they're probably able to work from home type of vibe. But I do think that this person really does want to take care of you and stuff like that. Also with this Knight of Wands, this person I think still is dealing with a little bit of their immature side. They might be somebody who's a little bit flighty, a bit flirty, things like that. They've probably had to deal with some stuff in the past regarding like cheating, or maybe somebody's cheated on them. Maybe they've done that to another person. The fact that we have 5 of Swords coming up. So this person is probably still dealing with a little bit of their like immature qualities, but they are so down to give to you. I think that this person is like so ready to give you what you desire. And as long as you keep those proper boundaries, we don't have to worry about this, okay? So as long as you can keep those proper boundaries. All right, but this person has had to probably deal with some stuff like that in the past. And they probably, even if they're like too much of a giver, it could have been them that was maybe like cheated on before, or maybe even from their childhood, they've had a bit of problems with maybe somebody not really, maybe they've had like a lack lifestyle in their childhood, and maybe they chase after success in this portion of their life now, and maybe they're like success seekers because maybe they didn't have a lot as a kid, or maybe they couldn't ever attain a lot as a kid, so now they're trying to make up for it now type of thing. So it could also be that. So they're really looking for security. They're really looking for you know, to be able to give, to be able to create, to be able to gain more. So that's like kind of the vibes that I'm getting from this person, but they're also like coming to peace with everything from their past. So I really think that they're getting over that. So I don't really think that you're gonna ever have to worry about that. Just to let you guys know, the fact that we have Serenity coming up, I really think that like this hurt, this pain, this like take mentality, I think that that's gone. I don't think that that's something that they're still dealing with, but it is something probably from their past, things like that. With this Knight of Wands energy, this person is spontaneous. They are somebody who loves to probably like socialize, move around, do more things, but I think that this person has a really good balance between home life as well as their like spontaneity. But I do think that this person probably really appreciates traveling. This person probably, but they like having roots as well. This person isn't just like a nomadic type of person, whereas like, you know, other people are. This person's more of like, I love to travel, but I love to have my roots. This person is becoming more and more at peace with themselves as time goes on as well. This could also mean that maybe even you have, dealt with some like untrustworthiness in the past, and they're trying to show you and give to you and prove to you that you don't have to worry about that with them. So that could also be another aspect that we're looking at over here with those in there. I am also getting a bit of a vibe that this person already owns their own house with this 4 of Wands in here. I don't know why this message is kind of just sticking out to me, that I really think that this person owns their own house. But I think that this person also has this desire to kind of live outside of a big city. I don't think this person wants to live in a big city when I see this Serenity, or at least they just like to have their own sacred space, and maybe that's why they've decided to kind of live on their own, like by themselves. I don't think this person really has roommates. I'm just getting a vibe that this is kind of like they own their own property, maybe something along the lines of that. All right, let's add on the next 2 cards over here. So we have the Badger Spirit, fearless and bold, and then we also have the Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. This person probably works a lot. When we have ants coming up over here, this person probably yeah, I think this person might be a workaholic, and maybe that's where they kind of get their success from. But this person also does really want to take care of you, but they might also be a workaholic when we have this. But this person also really wants to uplift you. They want you to be able to do something really cool and amazing as well. So if you ever want to open up a business, or if you ever play with that idea, this person's going to be like all for it. They're going to be like, oh my God, hell yes, let's do it. Let me support you. This person's going to be quite supportive over those things. Honestly, any endeavor that you ever want to do, I think that this person's going to be like cheering you on type of energy. They're fully there to support you. They want to support you. They give you that support. They give you that time and energy and all that kind of jazz. Then also with this badger spirit, be fearless and bold. So I think that this person, they love to they like challenges. I think this person enjoys challenges. They enjoy conquering things. They enjoy jumping into new realms that they can challenge themselves. I think this person enjoys challenging themselves and getting to new levels. Okay, so then the next two cards that we have over here, we have unrequited love and we have worth waiting for. So this person, you might be meeting them later in life, or it could be even that it's, I don't feel like you guys are gonna move slow together. I'm not really getting too much of that particular vibe from this pile, but somehow they're gonna be worth waiting for. Maybe it's that we meet them later on in life, something like that. And then we do have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't feel like this is talking about you guys in this relationship. I feel like this is their past. I feel like they've just kind of like dealt with things that, and that's kind of where I'm getting this. They might have had a past where they maybe cheated on somebody. Maybe. I'm kind of picking up on that vibe. That doesn't come off as a message very often, but it's coming up for this one. So it could be that in the past they had maybe you're even gonna meet them while they're in a relationship. I mean, I really don't condone that, but like, I don't know, I'm kind of picking up on maybe possibly a little bit of those vibes or something. Or maybe they lost their last relationship because they weren't really attracted to that person anymore. And so they really felt like they had to go find something else. And I think that that's when they're going to end up finding you. So our next two cards that we have Damsel and we have Seeker. Ooh, so Damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So this might be a lesson for us to kind of realize what healthy romance looks like. So you might be a lesson for them. And I think that when they meet you, because I think that they might have had these issues in the past, but when they meet you, you're going to be somebody who has proper boundaries. That's like, okay, well, like healthy romance looks like this. And I don't put up with none of that. So if we are going to move forward, we're going to have to leave behind these tendencies of you constantly being a seeker, right? We're going to have to ask them to leave behind those types of things. Also, this damsel, I think that they want to take care of you again, because it's just that vibe of them like wanting to take care of you. And then also with the seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So with them, I think that they have tended to be a seeker in the past that constantly seeks out new experiences and new things. But I think that when they meet you, it's finally going to be their serenity and where they kind of like settle down. Because the Four of Wands is settling down, right? But in their past, they've had to kind of deal with these things. So they've probably had like a thirst. They had a thirst in the past. Oh my God, the word thirsty. Anyway, I do think that they've probably had to deal with that pattern in the past, but now they're finally kind of ready for commitment. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, that's totally what I'm getting from this. All right. And then our next card, we have freedom. So I think that this person constantly craves their freedom, and that's probably why they've had this issue going on. So I think that they're going to really need a relationship, not like an open, maybe for maybe some of you, but I really don't think that's a lot of you. I think that that's more of, at least in my experience, it's a more rare quality. But I think that this person at least just requires them to be able to spread their wings. They don't want somebody who's constantly on their shoulder being like, you better be home by 5 p.m. No going out with the boys tonight, or no going out with the girls tonight. We're not doing that. Like they don't want somebody like that. They want somebody who allows them to be who they are, and in that they can feel happy in a relationship and they don't have to go around seeking, because they constantly, this person I think really appreciates their freedom, but then they're a very uplifting person to be around if they're with the right person, right? They're a hard worker, they're very motivational, they want to take care of somebody, they want to be able to really give to somebody. I think this person is truly a giver, but they truly do require their freedom at the end of the day. So that's kind of what we're seeing over here for you guys. Let's roll this astrology dice. Let's get the top 3 zodiac signs that this person may be. Let's see what comes. That's already rolling. For some reason we got Taurus. We got Taurus. We have Capricorn, interesting, 2 earth signs. I wouldn't have pegged this as an earth sign. And we have Cancer. So that could be sun, moon, or rising that we have going on over here for you guys. I'm getting a little bit more that this person would either be an air or fire sign, but we'll go with that. I'm going to roll these dice. We're going to get any last information happening for this pile for you guys. So we have 12th house. We have Leo. So this person could be a Leo as well. We also have Venus. All right, so this person wants to feel like somebody really looks up to them. They want to feel looked up to. They want to feel like the recognition for what they've accomplished, things like that. They want somebody who's like, oh my God, good job, babe, you did it, you did this, you did that. They want that energy, so they really crave that energy. They're also somebody who, with this 12th house over here, they're a dreamer, but they also have kind of things going on in their subconscious mind that I think that they kind of still need to overcome. But as long as they're with the right person, they allow that freedom, I think that this relationship would go well. By the way, if this pile isn't resonating with you at all, it's really not sounding right, go pick another pile. But like, yeah, I feel like this one's gonna definitely be a message for some people, but if it's not resonating, it might be the wrong pile for you guys. But either way, getting deeper into this, I think this person's also going to be pretty dang attractive. They love to be in the spotlight as well. When we have this Leo with this Venus energy, this person probably really appreciates fashion. They're probably somebody who dresses themselves really nicely, very well. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of picking up on over here. That's what I'm seeing. This person also really likes to show their best to people. They're probably not somebody, they're probably not somebody who like shows their bad qualities unless you really get to know them. There's somebody who is really good at just showing their good qualities at first. So that's also kind of what I'm getting from this pile as well. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 5. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.